Hey guys, how you doing? It's Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your free NBA basketball previews and predictions today for Sunday, February 23rd. Hope you're having yourself a good start to your Super Sunday. As always, don't forget to subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner. Let's go to TD Gardens where the Boston Celtics going to take on the New York Knicks. Now, looking at the last game, the Knicks got spanked against the Cavaliers. 142-105 was the final, while Boston, they beat Philadelphia. I believe that game was last Thursday or Friday. 124-104 was the final, and tonight they're going to be this afternoon, a 13.5 point home court favorite. 231.5 is the total, and we got Boston winning by 9. 120-111, over under at 232.03, so we do like this game to go over the total. Boston coming in on a 4-game straight up and ATS win streak. They're playing on 2 days rest. They're 8-2 in their last 10, while the New York Knicks 7-3 straight up, 5-5 ATS, and 8 of their last 10 basketball games have gone over the total. I did have the Boston Celtics listed on 7, minus 7.13 on my value index, so they're double the price here today, according to the bookmakers. So if you like New York, you're getting some pretty good value at plus 13.5. But check the roster. Anytime you get a big line like this, you want to make sure the superstars are in the lineup. All right, Golden State Warriors taking on the Dallas Mavericks. Now, the Mavericks, last game, a 111-103 win against the Pels. And for the Golden State Warriors, they're taking on the Mavericks as a 4.5 point home court favorite. They played 2 nights ago. They beat Sacramento. 132-108 was the final. And they're on a 2-game win streak, and we got them winning this one. 119-113, the over-under. 233.7. So we do have this game going over the total. Dallas coming in hot on a 3-game straight up and 7 ATS win streak. The value index, though, we did have Golden State a minus 5.3, so you're getting fair market value if you like the Warriors. And we're going to give you a 72.2% chance of winning compared to 27.2 for the Dallas Mavericks. And you got a B neutral against B bullish. B in the Raymond Report just means that team is either a 50 to 59.9 in the standings. Pacers taking on the Clippers. Clippers coming off a tough loss to the Bucks by 6, 116-110, while Indiana, they beat Memphis 127-113 2 nights ago, and today they're going to be a 3.5 point home court favorite. 230.5 is the total, and we got the Pacers beating the Clippers by 3, 115-112, over under at 228.2. So we do like this game to fly under the total. And looking at the last 10 games for both these teams, Pacers are 7-3 straight up, 4-6 on the point spread, 7-3 to the over, while the Clippers are 5-5, 3-7 against the number, and 9 of their last 10 basketball games have gone over the total. All right, Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Miami Heat. The Heat, off that big win in Toronto on Friday, they beat the Raptors 120-111, while the Bucks, they took care of business against Washington. A little bit too close for comfort. 104-101 was the final, but we got the Bucks winning this one as a 5.5 point home court favorite at the Pfizer Forum. 113-109, the over-under at 222.31. So we do like this game to go over the total, and we're going to give the Miami Heat only a 37.3% chance of winning on the cow compared to 60.5 for the Bucks, who are now riding a 3-game straight up and 3 under streak. So the Kogo today pretty high, 56%. Kogo stands for chance of game going over the total based on the law of average theory. Orlando Magic taking on the Washington Wizards, almost a 2-touchdown favorite. Minus 13 is the line. 216.5 is the total, and I got the Magic winning this one, 116-105, the over-under, 221.56. Washington coming in on a 5-game straight-up losing streak, 3 ATS wins, however. It's always interesting when you get a team on a losing streak, but they've won their last 3 games against the points spread. That tells you they've been pretty competitive, right? If they're able to keep it close, especially a team that's 9-46, and they're up against Orlando, 28-30. You know what? Pretty up and down season for the Magic. They started the year off right, then they got a little bit of a hiccup, but 4-6 straight up and ATS in their last 10 games. So I don't know if you can trust that big number today against a Washington team who's covered the spread in the last 3. Atlanta Hawks taking on Detroit Pistons. This should be a good one at the ATL or in the ATL. And minus 3 is the line for Detroit. I got 118-118. Look at this. 118.03 to 118.07. So we're going to give the edge here to the Atlanta Hawks plus 3, who are on a 2-game straight up losing streak, and Detroit's on a 5-game win streak. They've covered the spread the last 3, and if you follow the Raymond Report, you know we're always based on the law of average theory. What goes up must come down. I think Atlanta plus 3 has a lot of home value here today. All right, Toronto Raptors off that loss to the Heat, taking on the Phoenix Suns, who played yesterday and beat the Bulls by 4. We had Chicago as one of our top plays. That was a nice winner. 121-117 was the final. Today, we got the Raptors beating the Phoenix Suns at home, 117-112, the over-under at 37.67. So we do like this game to go over the total. And the Kogo right there, the coin flip at 49%. I got the Cavaliers and the Memphis Grizzlies, probably your game of the day right there. Minus 5.5 is the line. 253.5 is the total. And we do have the Cavs winning by 3. 125 to 122, the over-under, landing on 248.13. So we do like this game to stay under the total of that all-star score total. And we're going to give the Cavaliers, who are riding a 6-game win streak, a 67% chance of winning compared to 31.2 for the Grizz. And we got the Pelicans taking on the Spurs. The Spurs, a road underdog in this spot. 235.5 is the total. We're going to go with San Antonio by 3. 120 to 117. The over-under at 237.57. And your final game of the evening, another good one. The Thunder taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves, who are 31-26, while the Thunder 45-11 on the season. And we got OKC winning 120 to 110. The over-under at 230.88. All right, there you have it. That is your free Raymond Report NBA forecast today for Sunday, February 23rd. Don't forget, get the free Raymond Report on the front page of ATS Stats. Today's game of the day is the Knicks and the Boston Celtics, and you can get this all for free right here at atsstats.com. Make sure you scroll right down to the bottom. When Boston's the home team last 2 years on 2 days rest, scored 105 or less points for in back-to-back games, 15-3 straight up in their next contest. All right, have yourself a great day of hoops, and we'll see you back on a Cash Out Monday. Cheers.